So in this video, I will show you how to solve this. This is homework. This is homework 13. So I have given you this exercise last week. So we'll look at this one. How we're going to solve this type of question. Absolute value inequalities. So here is the absolute value inequalities. So before we apply the formula, either you want to use method 1 or method 2. First, what we have to do is we try to simplify the inequality. Pertama sekali, sama ada you nak guna method 1 ataupun method 2. First, kita kena ringkaskan dulu. Macam mana nak ringkas? Means that first I will move negative 6 to the right hand side. So from here, dari sini I will get 7 modulus of x minus 8 is less than or equals to 43 plus 6. So here is 7 modulus of x minus 8 is less than or equals to 49. Next here is multiply. Sini adalah darab. When I move to right hand side, dia akan jadi bahagi. Means that next step will be modulus of x minus 8 less than or equals to 49 divided by 7. So here, by using your calculator, or you can do it manually, you calculate manually. So here I should get 7. So if you are using method number 1. So for method number 1, you have to remember if less than, modulus of x minus 8 less than or equals to 7. Sekiranya dia kurang daripada 7. Formula dia adalah in between negative 7, then x minus 8 greater or equals to 7. This is the formula. You have to remember. If greater than, dia ada lain lah. So this one you have to remember. If less than, in between negative 7 to positive 7. Jika dia kecil daripada 7, maka dia di antara negative 7 hingga positive 7. So next what we do is, in order tengah ni, in the middle, we only want x. Macam mana kita nak dapatkan x saja? So apa yang kita buat adalah v plus 8. Nak hilangkan tolak 8 ni, v plus 8. And then you need to be fair. Left hand side plus 8, right hand side plus 8. So from here, our middle will left x. So less than or equals to negative 7 plus 8 is positive 1. 7 plus 8 is 15. So here is our answer for this one. Only I have to transform in the another form lah. So in the interval notation, in the form of interval notation. So this is in between. So means that from 1 until 15, both of them are included. And then real number line. So for real number line, now we have two values. One is 1, another value is 15. Both of them are included. And then this is in between. So in between, here is our line. The line is in between. So this is the interval notation. And here is the answer for real number line. I will show you the method, the second method, method number 2. The same thing happened here. So means that you have to simplify until this part, until this point. And then from the modulus, I change to square root square. From the modulus, I change to square root square. Daripada modulus ni, kita tukar jadi punca and then kuasa 2. Dalam dia adalah, inside is x minus 8. Here is less than or equals to 7. In order to eliminate the square root, untuk menghilangkan square root ni, so kita kena kuasa 2. Then we square. So from this part, what you have here is x minus 8 squared less than or equals to 7 squared is 49. And then we expand. So here for expand, let's say x minus 8 less than or equals to 49. So here I should have x squared minus 8x plus 64 which is less than or equals to 49. So then I try to simplify. X squared minus 16x plus 64 minus 49, which is less than or equals to 0. You can see that this is actually quadratic inequality. For quadratic inequalities, you have to solve by using the table. So x squared minus 16x here will be plus 15, which is less than or equals to 0. This one actually is quadratic inequality. And remember, for quadratic inequality, we have to solve by using table. So next, what we do is we try to factorize. So you can use your calculator to factorize. Either A is 1, B is negative 16, C is 15. So what we have here is x minus 15, x minus 1, less than or equals to 0. Next, we will try to find the critical value. How are you going to find your critical value? By letting the bracket equals to 0. Means that let x minus 15 is equals to 0, x is equals to 15. Or x minus 1 is equals to 0, x is 1. Then the critical line. This critical line is only to determine how many interval we need. So we need 1 and 15. So we need 3 interval. Next, we will construct the table. So now here comes the table. For the table, we need 3 columns and 4 rows. 4 rows. So from here, and then for the first interval, for the first column is interval. For the second column is the test value. And for the final column will be sign of. Choose the latest inequalities, which is here, which is x minus 15, x minus 1, less than or equals to 0. So the first interval is based on the first critical line, which is from here, negative infinity until 1. Based on our question, this is included. So that's why we will use a square bracket, except for the infinity. So here is included. Same as this one, included. From 1, the second interval is until 15. Here is included because the question is included. So finally, from 15 to positive infinity. So the test value must come from the interval from 1 to negative infinity. There are so many values. Let's say I put 0. From 1 to 15, let's say I put 10. From 15 to infinity, let's say I put 20. So next what we do is we substitute into x. Kita ganti dalam x. 0 minus 15 is negative. 0 minus 1 is negative. So negative will become positive. 10 minus 15, negative. 10 minus 1 is 9, is positive. So negative, positive is negative. Finally, 20 positive, 20 positive. So here is positive. So next, here come our question. What is the sign should I choose? Based on our question is less than 0. Less than 0 means that is negative. That's why we choose negative. So finally, for the interval notation, like method number 1, for the interval notation, so our answer will be from 1 until 15. Both of them are included. And real number line. Real number line. So for real number line, we have 2 values. One is 1. The first value is 1. The second value is 15. Both of them are included. So in between. So this is the answer. They are the same with method 1. They're supposed to be the same from method number 1. Okay, from here, Okay, sorry. So this one. Okay, from here, this is method number 2. I make it smaller. Okay. So I make it smaller. This is how we're going to use method number 2 by solving this question. So you can see that method 1 is faster. But for method 1, you have to remember the formula. Kita boleh lihat method 1 ni, tadi yang kita tengok tu, first method lagi cepat. Tapi you kena ingatlah formula dia. Bila less than macam mana, bila greater than macam mana. This is method 2. Method 2, we just have to choose the sign. Kita tak payah risaulah less than, greater than macam mana. Kita just choose the correct sign saja. Dan jawapan dia sama. So this is the answer for question number 1. This is homework. So this one is homework. This homework for question number 1. I show you method 1 and method 2.